guys, welcome to another makeup video. It's finally hot in New York, so I'm gonna try my best to not be sweating through this whole video. Well, I already did my skincare. Make sure you have a daily SPF. This is the one that I've been using. Let's get started. Okay, so I'm gonna take my e.l.f. primer. I'm going to be using my Kat Von D foundation that I'm pretty sure they stopped making. I think I got some skincare too close to my cheek piercings this morning because they do not look very happy. They're pretty red today. Probably gonna fast forward through the contour since I do the same contour routine pretty much for my past couple videos. Same eye primer. I've been using the KVD Shake primer that I'm pretty sure they also don't make anymore. I'm gonna go all the way up to my brow bone. That way when I blend, it doesn't just kind of block off and like splotches. For the eyeshadow, I've been still using my Makeup of Murder loose shadow. So I'm gonna use a bigger brush because I want to cover a lot of area at once. Just using what's on the lid is what's suggested because it is a lot. So I kind of scrape it off kind of over the jar onto my brush. Still tap out because you're gonna get a lot of fallout. So if you're the type of person that likes to wipe away your fallout and not do your foundation first, you could reverse the steps. So I'm gonna get my whole lid, kind of stopping right below the brow bone. So you want to go really light at the brow bone, not really blending it outward, and just kind of packing in the color, but mostly packing it in towards like the middle, like lash line. I used to play those like dress-up games a lot and like makeup games, and I had this Nintendo DS. I think it was Imagine Fashion Design. I loved it. I wanted to be a fashion designer when I was little. Just keep like blending it out a tiny bit. I'd play the makeup part of it and I'd poke her in the eye with the stylus and she'd go. So that was fun. And I'm gonna get my under eye while I have the black out. I normally do it with a pencil first. That way I don't have to use a ton of eyeshadow and get fallout underneath. And then I'm going to use my favorite palette, and probably use that bright green up there. Let's see. Go all the way across the top. Of course, my iPhone camera isn't really picking these up well. Keep one of these to brush off any excess. And then once you have your cleaned off brush, you can start kind of dragging it outward. I kind of pat my brush at it, kind of blending my foundation into it. More green. Clean your brush off and then blend it up. I didn't really use the cleanest brush, so it's kind of dark. So I'm going to take another, hopefully clean brush, kind of help blend that inward more. Like that. Took a little extra green, just a tiny bit, to kind of use that last little stroke to kind of melt it into my foundation. I'm gonna take my NYX liquid liner. Take my liner again, go very carefully. I'd rather get the tail end out of the way first because it's harder. I rest my hand on my face, that way it's more stable and I have more control over it. I'm gonna kind of take the line and connect it to the bottom. Like that. Lashes. So next we're going to do bottom lashes. I use shorter, thinner ones for the bottom. You flip-flop the eyes, so I'm going to be using the right eye on the left eye. You flip it upside down, and you're going to put glue basically on the opposite side you would for putting them on the top. And I have not shown this in a video before, so I'm showing it today. Kind of fit it underneath your bottom lashes. You don't have to go right up to the lash line, you don't want to get glue in there. So I go a little bit below the lash line and just kind of press it against my eye and cut up like against my skin. So you can probably see where the glue is. And you could always go back and then fill that with liner to blend it. Like that. So I think for lips, I want to do a contrasting color. I used eyeliner today, so I'm gonna wait a little bit for that to dry down so it doesn't smudge. Well, that's it for today's tutorial. I hope you enjoyed it. DM me with any questions or comments. My Instagram is happyxhaus. Thank you so much for watching.